¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasa, YouTube? Hidden Gem. Hidden Gem. Back for another video for your entertainment. What's going on? Hope everybody's week is off to a good start. And just wanted to do a quick video here. I collected all the mail. There's two that I opened already because there's a card that took a while to get here, so I wanted to make sure that that was the card before I went ahead and opened the case on eBay against the seller. But it did arrive, so two thumbs up. Sometimes the post office is what really delays the shipment, but it went way over the delivery date. So I want to make sure I got it. I mean, it was a specific card that I was looking for, and I'll show you guys and I'll talk to you about it. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, so before we start opening some of these eBay pickups, I want to show you guys. I wanted to share some wisdom with you guys as to why I snipe, why late at night, or not. Well, I would say late at night, midnight, 1 a.m. That's usually when I go to sleep. And I laid down just scrolling through eBay, seeing what snipes I can find, or add some cards to my watch list. And the whole purpose behind doing this is so I love now that I'm integrating, sending the cards in, waiting to see what the grade is, and coming when they come back, doing a video for you guys and ladies, so you guys can see what the grade was. But at the same time, you also got to save some money. It's the only way you're going to grow and get ahead. So I wanted to share the wisdom that I use, and I got 3 examples here. And from these 3, okay, these are the whoa, almost knocked everything down. So I got three SGC slabs I picked up on eBay that I sniped, right? So I did the math, and for example, if I would have sent these 3 specific cards to get graded, as you will see, as I'll show now, if I would have sent these 3 cards in separately to get graded, it would have been $24 a piece per card. I mean, less than up to 5 is $24. When you go over 5 is 22 on SGCM. It's not a secret. It's on their website, so you can check their pricing and for their grading. And their turnaround is 5 to 10 business days, which is great turnaround. But at the end of the day, you have to pay shipping back to you. You have to pay for your shipping to SGC, and then you got to pay SGC to ship the cards back to you. So when you add all that up on these 3 cards, my cost would have been $96 for these. If I would have sent these 3 cards to get graded by myself, the cost would have been $96. I did the math with the shipping to them, shipping back, and the grading costs. And by sniping on eBay, including eBay's shipping cost, my cost was $67.50. So, all in all, for these 3 cards, okay, I'll tell you exactly how much I saved. I saved a total of $28.50. Man, that's a pretty chunk of change when it adds up and you start adding up. It makes a huge difference. So I wanted to share my wisdom as to why you see me that I grade cards, and then you'll see that I buy cards already graded. So there's pros and cons to everything, but I think it's mostly pros when you're trying to save money and you want to have the card already graded, and you don't want to have to risk in shipping your cards that the U.S. Post Office or whatever shipping carrier decides to use mismanages or mishandles your package and loses your card. I always make sure that there's somebody signs for it, and I always put some insurance coverage on it. The insurance is minimal, but at least you're going to be covered if the cards get lost in the mail or whichever carrier you decide to use. So I'll give you an example. So this card right here, I had the card wrong. I wanted to get it graded. So this would have been $24 plus the shipping to SGC and back, right? So I ended up saving money by just, like I say, don't buy the grade, buy the card. So I found one in an 8.5. That's fine for me. I'm happy. But you know what? It's already in the black tuxedo, and I saved money on it. And then guess what? I get to keep the raw form, and I have one raw and one graded. So if anybody ever gives me a good offer for this one, or if I go to a card show and I have it there and somebody offers me a good deal on it and I sell it, I have one raw that I can use to resend to get graded if I still want to have the card in my collection. As you know, I collect Mike Trout, so it's very hard for me to let go of my Mike Trouts unless it's a good offer, a good Mike Trout collector that wants to offer me some more money than what I paid for it. So yeah, so this is one card. This is example number one in an 8.5. Like I say, I don't buy the grade, I buy the card. So there's example number one. Here's example number two. This is I have a huge Shohei Ohtani collection behind Mike Trout. I got Shohei Ohtani's is a huge collection. I've been collecting him since since he became a superstar. Honestly, there was two card shows I went to in Miami when I was going to them at the American Legions, and I remember one guy, Cruz. If you're there, you can confirm. Where I was buying these Shohei Ohtani cards, and the dealer that was there was like, "Why are you buying this? Why are you buying this Japanese player card? In Spanish, Cuban. Why are you buying this Japanese player's cards?" He had them at 50 cents, folks. I bought them all because I knew this guy was going to be a superstar. So he would tell me, "Oh, why are you spending money on that guy?" And his comment was, "Ese un muerto." Ese es un muerto. And what that means is that that guy sucks. Basically, a Cuban lingo. It means the guy sucks. He's not going to go anywhere. And guess what? Who's having the last laugh now? So here's example number two. I have it in raw form, as you can see. It'll probably grade a 9.5 or 10. And I sniped it in a 9.5 already. So I keep the raw card, and now I have it in a 9.5, which most likely this would have been a 9.510 if you look at the centering and everything yet. So that's example number two, and then here's example number three. So I just wanted to share the wisdom with you guys, so before we get into the mail. But here's example number three. As you can see, I did different grades for you, so you can see how the sniping works. So it's just about the key to sniping on eBay is having patience. Just have the patience, and if you don't get the snipe, then just wait. Wait until you see the card again. Somebody will put it up again and at a good price, and probably nobody will bid on it. A lot of the snipes I've gotten are it's me just bidding. Nobody bidded. It was 0 bids. So I ended up bidding and wait till like the last few minutes, and then I put in the bid, and then I end up winning. And sometimes it's just a few bidders. So I'll go a little bit high. I'll go to the budget that I anticipated in paying for the card. And if I win, I win. If I don't, then I just wait again. And when it comes around again, I do it. So that's my tactics or strategy, or whatever we want to call it, of sniping. But here's example number three. It's an errand. If you notice, I wanted this card graded because it's a nice card. I love that gold rookie cup cards. There's the bat on the shoulder, so I was like, man, that's a nice card to get graded, and it's gonna look nice in a black tux for sure, especially with the pinstripes. So boom, I got it in a 10, real cheap. So I wonder if I wrote down this, Judge. Yeah, so there it is. I wrote down how much this one was. So I ended up getting this for $20, winning the bid for $20.50 on an SGC Black Tux Aaron Judge second year rookie cup, 2050. I would have paid $24 alone without the shipping just to get this card graded. So there you go. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and I don't want to do one of those videos where you have to pay to gain my information. Those quick get rich videos that are out there. All right, so let's get down to the nitty gritty here with the eBay. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with VJ Lovero. He's a very is it VJ? Yeah, VJ Lovero. I'm sorry. He is a famous photographer. Did a lot of photography for Upper Deck. Very famous photographer. If you guys Google him, you'll see how all the work that guy has is impressive. Just impressive. So VJ Lovero has a showcase of cards, and I wanted to get the Jose Canseco. I got another one en route, as I'm trying to collect 9 of these exactly for the binder. So this is number 1 that came in. This is the one I was before I opened the eBay case. Took for a while to get here, but this is the VJ Lovero version of Jose Canseco, and it's from, I think it's 96. Yeah, 96. I was gonna say 95. So there you go. He's I have also a book of Michael Jordan of his that VJ Lovero did of Michael Jordan alone, which is there in my books. So he's a very famous photographer, does great photography. So I wanted to get the Jose Canseco's of this year that he showcased. There's a nice card too of Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr., the kid together that he took. So that one was open, and then I saw this. Got a good deal on this. I think it was less than $2 for a Randy Moss rookie. Hall of Famer Randy Moss, wide receiver rookie from Classic. I think this is Collector's Edge. I'm sorry, 1998 Collector's Edge. In pretty good shape. Decent. Probably grade an 8, or a 9 on this one. Yeah, probably an 8 or a 9 on this one. But in really good shape. So this one probably be going to grading once the $15 special comes back. For that football special they had. That was a great special SGC had on that. All right, so let's get down to the envelopes. So this one is hailing all the way from Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Michael Lacavoni from Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Did not know there was a city here in our country called Lebanon. Look at that. So let's see what this was. I think this is a snipe slab. Yep. Oh, here it is. I was waiting for this, and it finally came in. It is a Jose Canseco, another Jose Canseco. I'm a super Jose Canseco collector, as you can see. He's the reason why I even got into playing baseball. So here's the rookies, the 1986 Donruss, the rookies in a 9.5. So look at them apples, man, what a beauty. So we'll put this here on the side so you guys can have some eye appeal. Oh, there we go. Have some eye appeal on that Jose Canseco, and let's do the envelopes. This was pretty cool. I thought this was pretty cool. This one's hailing from here, local Texas. League City, Texas. Apologize for the background. I have MLB Network on. As soon as I get off work, I always, have it on. So it's in the background. You guys hear Harold Reynolds or any of these guys talking baseball. So this one's from Pete S. in League City, Texas. This was local. What I thought was pretty cool is that he actually had the label from eBay printed on the actual envelope. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, this one went through a bit of a rough patch, as you can see. So I can't remember what I got on this one. Man, I'm so happy that 9.5 came in. Alright. Which card is this? Oh, this is a Ronald Acuna. Okay, here we go. Shout out to Patrick over at Sensei Cards. The Card Sensei, I should say. Here you go, Patty. Patrick, I got a nice little Acuna here. I don't know if you've seen this one. But I collect the spring training ones. So I didn't have the Acuna one. You can see it's dirty. Let me wipe that down. I usually put it in newer top loaders. Oh no, actually I thought it was dirty. It's actually him kicking up dirt. I thought it was dirt. It's actually him kicking up dirt as he's running. So I thought this was a cool card because now, as you know, he's got over 50 stolen bases for the season already. So spring has sprung, and these are pretty cool set to have. So I didn't have the Acuna, so I picked that one up. Let's put it over here. And then this one is hailing all the way out of Sweetgrass, Montana. Wow, Kendall Fahey, Sweetgrass. That's Montana, right? Sweetgrass, Montana. Yeah, it's Montana because MA is Massachusetts. So Montana. Wow, Sweetgrass, Montana. That's funny. Ooh, this is another one I was waiting for. That took a while. Now I know why. All the way out of Montana. So here we go. Here's a Zach Needle Bowman draft. I actually watched this draft live, and I watched him. He was there with his parents, his girlfriend. They were all sitting at the table waiting to get drafted. He was number 13th pick in the first round. And I'm so happy that, he's on the IL now. He's got some lower back issues, and they put him on the IL for 10 days. So can't wait till he comes back. The Angels are going to need him now, too, if they're going to make a run for the postseason. Ohtani's trying to do everything he can, but we need studs like this guy back in the lineup for the Angels. As you know, I'm a Dodgers fan. Number one, go blue all the way. But my second team that I follow is the Angels. And that's because of Trout and Ohtani. And now this guy is Zach Needle. It's a good team. I like the Angels. And then my third team that I like to follow is the Milwaukee Brewers. And then my fourth team is the Marlins. So I follow those 4 teams. I have them on my MLB app. See what's up going on with them. It's just mostly because of the players that are on the team that I collect. So that's why they're teams that I follow after the Dodgers. Of course, Dodgers #1 always. So this is a beautiful Zagnito when he got drafted. So I wanted to get this card from Bowman Chrome that came out. As you can see, that's the day of the draft. That's pictures taken from the day of the draft. So beautiful card there for Zagnito. It's funny because I go to, I bet you there's a card show this weekend, and I'm going to ask for Zagnito. I'm going to see what the responses are going to be, which is always the normal response. Who? Zach who? No, I never heard of him. Who's that guy? All right, so this is the last package, and this one, I forgot. Sorry, folks. This one is hailing all the way out of Matthews, North Carolina. Lin Long, Matthews, North Carolina. And there's some nasty storm hitting the East Coast, so keep all those folks in prayers. I was watching the news, bad, nasty storms hitting the East Coast, and so we got to keep those folks in prayer. A lot of people going through some rough time with this nasty weather out of nowhere. Here's just hot. It doesn't rain. There's no rain. It's just dry heat. It's crazy. It's like over 100 degrees out here. Wow, this is really packaged really good. Wow, this is really packaged. We're at 16 minutes, so I said it was going to be a short, quick video, and that's what I wanted to do. But let's see how we can get around all this taping, because this was great packaging. Let me see if I can get around the trick. There's tricks to all this where you can sneak out the card without having to open the whole package. Let's see if I'm able to do that. This guy really took his time to package this card up. Holy Toledo. Yep. So, looks like we're going to have to do it the scissor way. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, this is great packaging. I gotta look and see what other items this guy has in his store. Like I say, when you package something, just make sure you say if you're gonna send something out. If you're an eBay seller or you sell your card, just make sure you send it out with protection. So take care of it like it's your own card. What card was this? It's another SGC. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I already saw what it is. Oh, I was waiting for this one too. So of course, I don't like these plastics that they put them in. It looks like this is he reused the thing. Okay, here we go, perfect. And this is in a 9 from my Michael Jordan collection. So I needed to have this one graded, and I got a good deal on it. A little bit over what I wanted to pay for it, but I think it's worth it in the long run. It's the Fleer Metals, the shredders. Metal shredders of Michael Jordan. Look at them. Look at that. Man, what a beautiful card. Love that card. In a 9, not bad. I'll take it. Like I said, I don't really care too much about the grade. Just having the card in the slab in the black tuxedo for my collection. So I buy the card, not the grade. I mean, if the grade is a 9 and it's a great deal, do it. This card in a 10 is a lot. It's a couple $100 if you get this card in a 10. A few $100 for sure. And here's the back side of it. So it's from 1991, is it? No, 97. 97, sorry, 1997. Oh yeah, here's the years up here, 96, 97. Look at that. You see how the light catches that blue on the metal shredders? Beautiful, beautiful card. So I finally got one of the, I have this in a binder. I have a few of the Fleer metals in a binder, but I wanted to have it graded. And I got a good deal on a little bit more than the budget. That my budget was, but it's only a few bucks extra on top of it. I don't remember, but I knew it was a few extra bucks on top. But I ended up winning the bid on it, and I got it. So let's go. Pure fire right there. Michael Jordan. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you comment below on which one was your favorite pickup card that I got. I always reply to all my comments. I take the time to reply to each and every one that puts a comment below. So thank you for tuning in once again. Remember, God does not see the best in you. God does not see the worst in you. God only sees you. Hidden gem. Over and out. Booyah.